Okay. That's not cool. But it happened. Hi, Nehu. Hello, Carvana. So, so sorry for being late. I was quite literally in this chair right before 8:30, and I fell asleep in this chair. So that is why we are starting later than normal. So sorry. Yes. That's why this stream tonight we will be here for half an hour, and then we will do the bare minimum half hour, and then I will be leaving because my body says I need to go to bed. So I will be going to bed immediately after this. Thank you both. Thank you both for being here. I do appreciate it. How have you two been today? Cool. Bye, Nathan. If you are leaving. What's up, JV? What is up, other alligator eater? How are you? Pro, hello? The letter I look like I stop people walking their dogs to pet them. Dude, I don't even see people walking their dogs. I do not live anywhere near that. Shark, am I a cyclist? I am not. I do not know how to ride a bike. So no. Tata, how much for the glasses, bro? You cannot have them. They're mine, sir. So sorry. But if you want to get your own pair, I think they were like 40 to 50 bucks off Amazon. Pro, I will not do ASMR. That is not me. Epic, how do you get monetized? Here on YouTube, you have to your channel has to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to either have 4,000 hours of watch time, meaning people have watched your long form videos for 4,000 hours in total within a year, or I think the shorts one is you have to have like close to a million views or something for monetization. I don't know. I don't really I excuse me. I got monetized with the long form 4,000 hours, not the shorts, so I don't remember what that was. Alexander, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Maybe. Well, you remember that color. Are you impressed? How did they treat me? Today was going fine. I quite literally was going to start this stream at the normal and correct time. I was in this chair right before 8:30, and then I ended up falling asleep because my body, I guess, just decided, "Hey, man, you need to sleep." I was like, "Oh, okay." So because of that, I'm going to listen to body. We're going to do the stream now that I have awoken. We'll be here for the bare minimum half an hour, and right after that, I'm going to bed. But yeah, that'll be about it. Nor, hello, how are you? I'm doing good. What's up? Nikhil, hello, welcome back. Nor, well, where am I from? I'm from the US, bro. Ruby, I did not. Sauce, I am not from Stray Kids. Tana, is it for colorblind? Nope. These are just blue light blocking glasses, so that way, because I'm staring at my phone and my computer, I can very easily uh, go right to bed, and the light does not keep me up. So that's what the glasses are for. YouTube, I don't know. Potentially. Shark, I seem passionate about tennis. I very much am, Shark. That's why this channel, that's why the YouTube channel exists. Imok, hi. What's up on YouTube? Not much, man. We're all just kind of like hanging out. I'm here to answer any tennis gear related questions for the next half an hour as they come up. If there's no tennis questions, we all just kind of hang out, have fun, talk about whatever for a bit. That's what's up, man. Not too much else. Yeah. Los, Los, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate it. Sai, what's up, bro? Where am I from? I'm from the US, bro. Where are you from? Jay, was looking out for you. Glad you got some rest. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why it just randomly happened that I crashed in this chair. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, if you're not getting monetized, you've got 1,000 subscribers and 15 hours of watch time. How did you how did you get the 1,000 people then, Epic? If you only have 15 hours of watch time, that's crazy. Uh, Ni Kusor? Am I sad, dude? Nah, I'm not. I'm not sad. I just woke up from an unexpected nap. That's it, man. Tony, what's up, man? JV, early nights night for everyone. Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty much. Psych. Okay, all right. Nikusor. What state? Indiana. Tony, I never responded when I told you you cannot tap in the spots of the racket. Suggested you couldn't get the string through during one piece in Elevate Tour Teal. Really? What string were you using? and you were one-piecing it. Elevator is not a 18 by 20. What's the yeah, what string were you using? Spa, that's crazy. That's that's funny though. Cute, where am I from? I'm from the US. Strawberry, hello, hello. I'm sorry, I do not know what language your name is in, but hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. 6. What's my skincare routine? Uh, Basically, it is I get into the shower, I shower, and then I use a moisturizer that I was given as a gift from my mom, and that is it. I don't do anything else. Big fella, let's stay hydrated. I always got water, dude. Always with me. Tony, Tourline has cool strings and the packaging is really cool. If you order a few sets, it comes in colorful box and packaging. Great marketing and strategy. Yeah, don't they also say don't they also like put your name on either the box or the card too, Tony? I think I've seen that before, but yeah, pretty cool. John, I can wear my hat however I want. What's wrong with it? Nothing. Evelyn, hello. And I will not say it. Lifetime, stop capping. Capping about what? Mock, am I already celebrating the first Advent, or is it not that time yet where you are? I don't know what that means. So I'm probably not celebrating if I don't know what that means. Like that. I'm not high and I was not lying about the nap. I was here in this chair ready to hit go live, but my body just said, nah, you're gonna wait. Bujo? What's that? Knock knock. Interesting. Vice. Vice did it. Enrique, hello from Brazil. Can you talk about the Tech Fiber T5 300S and comfort? Uh, with the Tecnifiber 300S, since that one is the 98 16 by 19, the one thing about Tecnifiber rackets and comfort is that they are typically a little bit more comfortable compared to some other brands just because they have the foam in the racket itself. Some people they with Tecnifiber they cannot handle and they cannot stand the grip shape of it. So as long as it feels comfortable in your hand, you're fine. But depending upon what you're coming from, then it could be much better just because of the foam that is inside the racket. Or if you're already using a racket that has foam in it, you probably aren't going to feel too much of a difference. I personally thought the foam did help. Some people they didn't really care for it, but with it being a 98 head size, 16 by 19 string pattern, to me, the Tecnifiber T5 300S is a little bit more powerful than most other 98 head sizes with the 16 by 19. Just because Tecnifiber, by having the foam in there, could make it slightly more stiff and play like that. That's what I would say, Henrique. If you got any more questions specifically about it, please by all means ask away again. I'd love to help out. But yeah, let me know, man. That's what I would say, just like basic off the top of my head. G, I think I don't know what to tell you. Christoph, what's up? How are you? Scott, what's up? How are we? Phoenix, hey, you missed yesterday. I know, Phoenix. I was like, oh, she's not showing up. You and Keenza both didn't make it. I was surprised. Usually at least one of you shows up, but hey, that's okay. Kaya, hi Brody, Genki desu ka? Genki des? Kaya, Kaya-san, Genki desu ka? What's up? What's up, buddy? Okay, what's up? How are you? Am I a singer? Technically, because I'll perform in musicals sometimes, but yeah. Enrique, the foam and the Tecnifiber rackets make a stiff racket more comfortable. Yes, to me they did. JV chat's hectic tonight. I know it's crazy. Caleb, what's up? Hawkin, you have no idea. You have no idea. Problem idea. You have to look at this point in time, but think you can get a good idea of the future and the future for your family and friends as a result. You will definitely thumbs up. Okay, Brandon, I do not have that. You have a bunch of false information, sir. Cotton, what's up, buddy? Enrique, thanks, bro, of course. Cotton just upsized the grip size on Tecnifiber. Some people have to, some don't. I don't know. I just whatever you feel most comfortable with. That's what I would say. Cotton does tend to know quite a bit, but just if you can try the grip sizes, I personally would just see which one feels better in your hand right away. Azad, Azad, what's up? Sharia, hello, how are you, man? Welcome back. Thinks you were too busy practicing, you didn't notice the time. Hey, that's more important. That is more important, Phoenix. You practicing, especially for your audition, way more important than you being here. You subscribe and like. Thank you, I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Jay, cool shirt, man. Thanks. I think so too. Juan, what's up? JV, you missed Curbs though. He'll show up. Eyes, is your birthday? Well, happy birthday, bro. That's crazy. Kanta, what's up? Box, hello. Mertage, depend depends on what you need help with. I may be able to help, but I'm not sure. Try, hello. Box, what's up? Again. Brandon, I don't have that. Cotton, just 30 minutes for today. Yeah, that's probably what we're looking at, Cotton. My body right before this said, "Hey, man, you need to sleep," and so it forced me to go to sleep in this chair. Like I was quite literally sitting up straight, and my body still ended up falling asleep. So I'm apparently missing sleep bad. So I can't. I'm like, all right, well, the goal with this was 30 minutes every day. So we'll do that for tonight, and then I apparently need to go to bed, as what my body has been telling me. So I plan on listening. especially since I still have to work tomorrow and Monday and probably go in on some of my days off because we will be that far behind at work. So, yeah. I I got a lot we got a lot of busy time now that Black Friday has come about. Phoenix, but you missed a whole stream. That's okay, Phoenix. You were practicing. That's more important. Box, do I skate? I do not. I do not know how to properly skateboard or anything like that. Or even ice skate, if you meant ice skating. And how was Black Friday? It was a lot. Like, it was crazy. So many people. So very intense. I got a new personal best in terms of how many rackets I've strung in a day at work on Black Friday, just because we had enough. We had that many for me to do, and plus more, which I previously was at like 23, and on Black Friday I hit 26, which I'd never done before. So that was a lot, but yeah, a little bit crazy. Rick, what's up? How are you, sir? Welcome back. Fox, bye bye. Thanks for being here while you were. I appreciate it. Uh, Ra, hello. How are you? I think that's, I think that's the hiragana for RA. Deegan, what's up? Yeah, take care. Get your help, right? You've been streaming past midnight almost every night, right? Close to it. I've been streaming close to it. I've been either streaming up to midnight or like past midnight, and then I've been waking up around 6 6 or 7. God darn it. Around those times, but just to get ready to get just to get ready for work. So not as much sleep as my body most likely needs, but yeah. So that is why we'll be doing the half hour. And because of that, since we have about 7 to 8 minutes left, co-host Kirby, it is time for him to make his appearance. He's been waiting right there for me the whole time. But yeah. So that is why we'll be here for the next 7 to 8 minutes, and we shall then say goodnight. Phoenix G's, exactly. Deegan, why? Why do you want me to say that? It's the disappointment after you said it. I know, right? I realized what I was doing much too late, and I could not stand it. So, yeah, yeah. Kirby is here now. JV's happy about Kirby. Kirby, you got fans. What do you think? uh, El Chapo, what's up? How are you? He's such a cool guy. Yeah, he thinks so. I think so too. One, uh, when people gift, do you get money from that? I think it depends on the gift, I think, from what YouTube has set up, but typically, yes, I do get a small percentage of the gifts. Adrian, I don't know what that means. Deegan, just because? Nah. Uh, hello, hello, all the way out in Russia. That's very cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I'm sorry I don't know what your name is just based off the writing, but yeah, thank you for being here. Locke, you should not say this, but don't act like girl. Come on, sir. There is nothing I'm doing that is acting like girl, sir. You'd have to tell me. Chocolate, you look so cool, man. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Adrian, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Labubu, man. Nah, I don't care. I don't care for those things. They look absolutely stupid. Never had one. Never plan on having one. Thanks. How many rackets do I string in an average per day? My average is about my average is typically about 2 an hour. That's usually where I kind of fall. Sometimes more, sometimes less, based off if I get easy stuff or if I get harder stuff to do. However, I'm usually there about bet- between 8 to 10 hours in a day. So I think on Black Friday I was there closer to 11, so I should have gone to about 22, but I ended up getting 26 before I left. So I was I was going pretty fast. And I still was not the guy that got the most rackets done that day. I think I was second. But I PB'd and I was like, "All right. This is pretty cool." Let's see. JV Kirby makes your day. You're grateful for the best co-host ever, Kirby. Kirby, you got fans all over the world, in the Caribbean, and where Phoenix is. I think for some reason I want to say she's in Texas, but I might be wrong. Deegan, no, I will not say it because you seem so adamant. I don't. I feel like I'm going to get got. So no. The performative male look. Define performative. Lukey, what's up? Dude, that's why I know, right? I was impressed with myself by doing that. So yeah, nice Kirby. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, you're a real man. Be like strong, muscular man. Remove that colorful pillow from your chest. No, Kirby is my co-host, Lulk, and he will stay here because I enjoy having him. So no, I can be, as you said, I am a real man, so I can have whatever I want right on my chest or anything like that. Phoenix, you are in Texas? Nice. I got it right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Deegan, you said hello again. Hello again. All right. So we got about another minute or two until we cross the 30-minute mark. I know, crazy. I didn't think it would come this soon. But as I said, yeah, don't do that, Warp. Do not do that. Log. You laugh anyway. Very nice. As you like, sir. No comments. There we go. Let's see. But yeah. So if anyone does have any more questions, someone I will not be able to do that just because I have no good way of listening or showing off audio without it looping and making it sound absolutely terrible. so I cannot. Maya, what's up? JV, have a peaceful night. Wishing you sound sleep. Bye. Well, thanks, JV. I appreciate it. I hope you have some great sleep as well. Hold on. Before we go, JV, before you go, if you're still here, what did you end up watching? What was the cartoon? What did you pick to go to sleep to? Maya, you like my shirt? Thank you. I appreciate it. No, it's not new. I got this from Bablat when they came to my work, but and they kind of gave it to all the staff that were there. But no, this one, I don't know if Bablat makes it for public, but I don't know. Do you like the Squishmallow? Nice. Okay. Phoenix basically try hards to get a girlfriend. Lol. It's mostly in the outfits and actions, like reading feminist literature and drinking matcha and stuff. Oh, yeah. I don't drink coffee or matcha or anything. Uh, all right. Interesting. I'm definitely not trying hard at that right now. I'm single, so all right, cool. Thanks, Phoenix. JV. Oh, you think it was Crapopolis, then Rick and Morty? You'd pay to have my memory. Well, I mean, we just talked about it last night. It's not like it was 2 weeks ago. If I pulled that out from 2 weeks ago, then yeah, by all means. That's more like, okay, why do you remember that? But we were just talking about it last night. It's not too crazy to remember, I would think. Ra, do I like Pokemon? Yes, very much. Very big fan of Pokemon. Have been for many, many years. And still will continue to be for many, many years. Maya, you subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really does. Deegan. I've said your name a few times, dude. JV, you have no idea. Last night feels like a week ago, and girl, you are not a boomer. That's crazy. Don't ever call yourself that. That is insane for you to say. Deegan, you subscribe? Thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot. All right. Tony Mac. All right. We will do your question and then we will end it there because, yeah. Tony Mac, sup? Can you recommend a hybrid setup for your TF40? Play with Slinko Confidential, which is nice, but would like more power. Let's see. If you're playing with Slinko Confidential, but you want more power, one of the easiest things to do if you want to do a hybrid, Tony, is to just use a multi-filament string as the cross and continue to use Confidential in what you have right now. That would probably be the easiest solution, but you are probably going to break that quicker just because you have Confidential rubbing against the softer multi-filament. Or if you just want more power and you're okay with getting a little bit more spin too from Confidential, and you already control the ball pretty easy because you're using a TF40, you could also just lower the tension of the Confidential that you're using. So you could just do that as well, Tony, rather than trying a hybrid with a multi-filament. But if you are going to do a multi-filament hybrid, if you want to do something like Slinko Confidential and Slinko Vanquish, just because they're from the same company, I feel like that could do you well if you try it and you like it. But if not, then you may just want to try lowering your tension on the Slinko Confidential as a full bed by like 2 pounds or so, so you don't lose too much control, but you still get that power and spin. So that's probably where I would look, Tony. I hope that helps. If you have anything more specific, please ask away before we head out, because we will be ending here very shortly. Yeah, hope that helps, man. Phoenix, whoa, is it about that time? Yep, it is. Jay, thanks for making. Don't call yourself old. You're not old. That's crazy. You'll be back. You'll be back tomorrow. If not, if if you're not coming back, then you're gonna be busy. All good. And you like? Thank you. I appreciate it. Aya, hey. So the live started to be just for 30 minutes. Yes, Aya. The 30 minutes was always the benchmark. I at least have to cross 30 minutes every day for the rest of the year. That was my promise I made myself. And the reason we started so late was because my body quite literally was I was sitting in this chair, I was waiting, I was ready. And then all of a sudden my body just said, "You're going to sleep." My mind said, "What?" And then I was asleep in this chair. And so I was asleep sitting up straight. So I was that exhausted apparently. So we did the 30 minutes, and I'm going to listen to my body and go back to get some actual more sleep for now. So that is why we are only doing the 30 minutes, and I will be getting through chat, and and then I will be heading off to bed because I do have to work again tomorrow, Monday, and probably the next foreseeable day straight after that. So sorry it is a later stream. I started later and that it's not as long, but I am going to make the decision to take care of my health, so that way I can come back and stream for much longer next time. IX, what's up? Cute. Could you think Kirby's cute? Kirby appreciates it. Esha, hi, dude. From I think that's India. Namaste to you as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. IX, what's up? You love me? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You say you love me, but you don't even know my name. That's crazy. Tony Mac, thanks. We'll stream with lower tension. Report back. Yeah, Tony. I would probably, if you're gonna do it, I would probably only string lower by like, if you use pounds, by like 2 pounds just to start, so that way it's not an extremely big loss of control that you're used to. But 2 pounds, you should start to notice a little bit of the difference in terms of the power and spin you get. So that's probably where I would start first if you're going to do the full bed. OV, JV with the heart. Maya, see you tomorrow. Phoenix, you will be back tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good night to you as well. Esha, Kirby is cute. You got called Kurt. You got called cute, Kirby. There you go. Nico, that's crazy. I will not do a stream on the toilet. That's to me that's disgusting. Esha, I'm sorry, he's mine. You cannot have him. You cannot have my co-host. Sam, only 30 minutes, amateur. It's only 30 minutes today, dude. I for the past few times have been going for at least 2 to 3 hours. Let's see. Khan, good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you. I appreciate it. Aya, you're right. I wish you all the best and hope you achieve all your goals. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ryan, shut up. You're still the one watching me. So what does that have to say about you? And no, I'm not gay. We will miss you. I will miss you as well. Asha, I will not give you Kirby. Phoenix, you got called Kurt. Did I accidentally call Kirby Kurt? If I did, I'm sorry, Kirby. Anyway, Hawkins. The only reason you can say this about him being in his first game of the season with us because of his injury and he was having a bad day. He's just trying to not think of that and that. What are you talking about, Hawkins? Suhira, brother, you know what you need. You need relaxing music or jazz, and to be alone with a good view, or go to the gym. And you know what? See the gym. Every time I've gone to the gym, it doesn't. For me, I don't think it has the same effect of like being that. Just being that emotional clarity or the emotional support that other people get from it. I just go to the gym and I leave feeling exactly the same, besides a little bit more exhausted since I worked out. That is it. That is it. So the the jazz on a good with a good view, that might be more for me. I'm not sure. We'll we'd have to see. Giancarlo, where do I store my rackets? Predominantly, most of them are in my room. I I don't like leaving my rackets in my car or outside just because the weather can mess with them. So if I have them, they're mainly in the house in a temperature controlled environment. So that way they don't run the risk of like warping or anything like that. Phoenix, yeah. Zahira, and you know what? You do I remember your grandma? She forgave you. By the way, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that all worked out. If not Kirby, then give me yourself. I am also cute. Interesting. Nah, so sorry. I've never even met you before. I appreciate the compliment though. Let's see. See here, you understand. I understand. I understand you. The jazz is good. Not gonna lie. Jazz is fun. Jazz is a good time. Google, would I rather have $25,000 or 4 bags of mini muffins every day for the rest of my life? $25,000, easy. I've never had a muffin, so that's not really a question for me, or at least that's not really one I have to think about. Phoenix, how many rackets do you have? Because you think your brother's has about 7, and one is without strings with the frame in half. Phoenix, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so Phoenix, just in my room alone, counting this one that's right next to me, not in my tennis bag, I have 23. But in my tennis bag, I probably have at least 9 or 10 more. And then that's also not counting all the rackets my dad and I have together. Yeah, working at a tennis store, I tend to have quite a few rackets. All right, JV, good night. Phoenix, correct. Never had a muffin. Never had a mini muffin. You live on a rock, bro. Never had a mini muffin. Never had an actual muffin either. So double rock. Priya, where am I from? I'm from the U.S. Priya, where are you from? Phoenix, oh geez, that's a ton. Yes, yes, it is. John, is that Kirby Zelda themed? You could say that. I think Kirby does have an enemy to where in his game to where he does get this sword and cap, but most people would think he's Zelda themed, so that's kind of just what I go with. I don't remember what the enemy he would absorb to eat to get this though. Lords, yep, it's Kirby. So you're how about your girlfriend? You have a good mentality and good spoken listening. At some point, we'll get a girlfriend, dude. Well, I don't know. I don't know when, but we'll get one at some point. Google, you don't believe me? Why have you never had a muffin? Oh, Google. Oh, Google. If you stay around long enough, Phoenix can even attest to this. You'll hear about the other foods I've never had. You'll be even more dumbfounded than you are right now. It's crazy, dude. See, there you go. Jonah, all right, thanks, of course. Oh, Phoenix, that's something. Since you were gone yesterday, you weren't here to find out the weird thing. You probably be like, why in the world have you had that to eat, but not some of the other stuff? And OG and I we bonded over this. The weirdest, because she asked me what the weirdest food I've ever ate was, or someone asked what the most exotic food I ever ate was, and my answer was alligator. And surprisingly, she had also had alligator. But yes, I've had alligator, but not a muffin. Crazy. You want to talk about flabbergasting? All right, cool. So, correct. See what happens when you miss a stream, Phoenix. You don't find out these key pieces of weird information. But all right, that's it. That's it from myself and co-host Kirby. We're going to bed. But yeah, so alligator but not broccoli. Yep, I know, right? Crazy. All right, but from co-host Kirby and I, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot that you took time out of your day to come visit. Google, will I eat a muffin next live stream? A mini muffin? No, no, I will not. Have no desire to ever eat a muffin. Raw. My name? My name's Brody. What's your name? Thanks. Have a good night. Thank you. I hope everyone here has a great night as well. Kirby and I, we're going to sleep so that way we can be back and even better for tomorrow for you. And yeah, thank you all. Ramune. I did get the RA right. Cool. That's awesome. Ramune, thank you for being here. Japanese is so cool. Kaya was here earlier. He also speaks Japanese. Suhira, yeah, I'm going to bed. Like my body quite literally told me to go to sleep because it made me fall asleep sitting up straight in this chair. So the fact that that happened just tells me I need to go to bed right now. But yeah. So that being said, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow, probably starting around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If something does come up and I have some warning about it, not necessarily that I just fell asleep in this chair, I will let everyone know that, and if I need to move the time. However, if not, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we should be back here for another stream tomorrow because I'll be live streaming for at least half an hour every day for the rest of the year. And that will be it. All right. So, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. And as always, take care. Zira, I will drink water. I got it. I got one next to me. And Ramune, yes, it is okay to comment. See you guys.